Hello everyone, welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. Spain, Italy, Portugal. Which European countries are most vulnerable to drought? Much of the European Union has faced adverse weather conditions in the recent months. Lack of rainfall, heat waves and severe flooding have led to serious situations in the several regions across the Mediterranean countries like Spain and Italy. Now Southern Europe is bracing for the summer of even more intense drought than last year, which was the worst in 500 years according to the European Union researchers. Some places have already faced water shortages through winter and spring, and farmers are expecting a significant impact their crops and livestock. So which parts of the Europe are facing the biggest risk from drought? Just over 20% of the European Union territory is currently under the drought warning and 3.2% is under the alert according to the European Drought Observatory. Several years of drought have depleted groundwater reserves while the river and reservoir levels are low. Portugal and Spain are seeing the biggest impacts from the lack of rain, but the Baltic and Scandinavian countries are also experiencing drier than usual soil. 26 of France's 101 departments are at high risk of drought by the end of this summer. Southern European Union states are becoming increasingly concerned with the impact drought is having on the agricultural sector. A report presented by the Portugal on behalf of the France, Italy and Spain paints a worrying picture for the future. Some of the worst affected countries are requesting funds from the bloc's agricultural reserve, a fund of 450 million euros intended to support farmers in the exceptional circumstances. Rainfall in Spain during the winter and spring has been well below what it usually is. From October 2022 to April 2023, it was 24% below the average for this time of the year. This drought comes after 2021 and 2022 saw rainfall 26% below the average value. Large parts of the country are under drought alerts and some are facing an emergency in the terms of the water availability. In the northeast of the Spain, Catalonia's 7.7 million residents have been suffering from the effects of more than 30 months of the drought. Farmers across the Spain have been struggling with the impact of drought too. With little to no grass for livestock to eat, many are having to bring in food for their animals, driving up prices of the consumers. They are also concerned about the significant decline in the production of the fruit and vegetables without reliable supply of water. In early May, the government approved a package of measures worth more than 2 billion euros to combat a severe drought threatening water resources and agriculture. Now Spain is being battered by the rain, with large parts of the country including Barcelona, Madrid and Valencia placed under the yellow warning by its meteorological office this week because of the risk of heavy rain and storms. In April, average temperatures in Portugal were almost always above average, the monthly average. IPMA, the country's national meteorological organization, recorded heat waves at 50% of its weather monitoring stations between 2nd and 11th April. Alongside the hot weather, reduced rainfall during the March and April has left the soil very dry, especially in the south of the Portugal. The drought situation got significantly worse last month according to the agro-meteorological and hydrological monitoring systems. It has negatively impacted agriculture in more than 40% of the country. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.